Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. 81 degrees, winds blowing at 17 miles an hour out of the southeast. Getting some wave action. I think it's going to be a really good day. On the far left, you can see the Reggie. That's the condos they've been working on, and they're making good progress. We'll be around Rockport today. Try to find some interesting things for you. Well, guys, we wound up going fishing today. We picked up this 8-foot cast net. That was a pretty good throw for the first time. That's Renee. She's an experienced fisherman. She's never threw a 8-foot cast net before. So she's practicing that while her husband is watching YouTube videos about how to throw an 8-foot cast net. I think they enjoy this part of fishing as much as when we go to the other side and go fishing. They really like getting their own bait. And it does save money, and it's something to do. Yesterday I spent about 4 hours cleaning my truck, and it's far from done. 2 years ago, that 4 hours would have took me 15 minutes, but I feel like I made good progress. And this morning, I made an appointment. Did you know you could make appointments at Walmart? I did not know that. I made an appointment to get my tires rotated, and I got there about 45 minutes early, and they took me and did it right away. And I went in the store and got my fishing license. And that's the first time I've been inside Walmart in about a year since my buddy Greg passed away. Greg worked there as a greeter. If you've seen some of my older videos where Greg rides along with me. And I miss him. He's a good man. Renee's gotten some good ovals out of that cast net. Her husband checked my oil for me. And we headed to Goose Island. You don't need a license to fish at a state park. But this is close by and convenient. And even though we didn't catch any fish here last week, we had a great time here. I did see the same Texas State Park police officer, very professional and friendly woman, and I told her I picked up my license, and she showed me a free app to download, and it gives you all the Texas, they used to give you a pamphlet with your license. Now it's the app, but the app shows you all the fish with pictures and details about them and what size they have to be, and just all the Texas fishing regulations. I thought it was pretty cool. I only looked at it for a few minutes yesterday, and she stood over me. I was downloading that app, but it was nice to see her again. She's there to educate and to enforce the rules. So now we came over to the other side of the bayfront at Goose Island State Park, where the pier is. I was just watching these people. They caught a fish. Some people caught fish that we talked to. You know how when people pass, you always ask them how you're doing. Only one person said they caught a black drum. No one said they got reds. Here's my setup. I got a 2-hook line. I got a shrimp. Caught about 35 shrimp. And a whole mess of bait fish. So apparently we're good at catching bait. Maybe we should give up fishing and open up a bait stand. It wasn't super crowded, but this pier is massive. So there were maybe at this point 3 or 4 different groups of people fishing. We got there late. We didn't get there till about 2 in the afternoon. Didn't get over to the pier until about 3:30. You can see the whiteheads. Guys, is that the observation tower over at the Aransas National Wildlife Refuge. My buddy decided he needed to go wade fishing. Apparently a 1,600-foot pier isn't big enough for him. That just shows you how shallow the water is here, though. We're probably about 700 feet out on the pier. And I didn't even see any steps or anything. I don't know how he got up and down them. I wasn't really watching. I did get some bites. I don't know if it was from crabs or piggy perch or what was going on, but we had a great day. I took them over to the Gator Pond in Holiday Beach East. They had never been here. It always amazes me when I know things that are around that people had lived here their whole lives. And here comes a gator to say hello. I think I'd have a gator joke ready while we watched them approach us, huh? Instead, I got this one. Why didn't the astronaut come home to his wife? Why didn't the astronaut come home to his wife? He just needed a little space. It was funny. Renee was upset that the gator came all the way over to see us and we didn't have anything to feed him. And her husband was like, that's a $500 fine. And she's the kind of person that feeds stray cats and helps stray dogs, and I guess she just thought the alligator needed a good meal as well. But when we first got here, the gator wasn't here, and my trick is when you get up on the pier to kind of stomp your feet, and then the gator knows there's humans there. And obviously someone's feeding the gator because they come. I've seen 3 gators about this size, and I think, like, I'm going to say this one is between 10 and 11 feet. It's hard to tell when they're in the water. There's different tricks you could tell. I'm no expert, but from seeing them before, I want to say between 10 and 11 feet. And he just stares at you. I should be giving him my HEB chicken, but I don't want to raise his cholesterol. So we went over and checked it out. We got fortunate. You got like a 40% chance of seeing a gator when you come over here. Sometimes they're further back in the pond, on the swamp where there's reeds and stuff. Then we decided to go into Pops. And I probably haven't been into Pops in 3 years. And my buddy helped me get in. And one of us had a Shiner beer. First beer in, I'm thinking, 1.5 years, 2 years. And we studied the menus, and I made a noise to make everyone look up and got a double take. I'm very disappointed. They redid the pool tables at Pops. They're no longer warbly. That was crab stuffed jalapenos. And then we had fried pickles. And they had different types of fancy sauces. These people came in right after us, and for some reason we got our food before, our apps and food before they even got their order taken. I got a bacon blue cheese burger, and it was really good. They used real blue cheese. And Renee was going, what stinks? I'm like, that's my burger. There's a dead warrior. And then we loaded up and headed back to Rockport. And that was a very good day for me. I went indoors twice. We even got to see Eugene. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Thanks for watching.